Hello, my name is Pato, and if you want, we are going to play a short game together. So I'm going to ask a question, and for 4 points, I will give you 4 choices. And if you don't know, you want to wait. After a couple of seconds, I take one answer away, and for 3 points, you are left with 3 choices. And if you don't know, you want to wait. After a couple of seconds, you are left with a 50-50 for just 1 point. Okay, so there will be a question about the week, a question about the month, a question about the year, a question about the decade, and a question about all stuff. All right, you're going to see it's easy. We're going to play. You're going to understand. So, first question. What happened between the USA and Russia in the Black Sea area? Question of the week. What happened between those two countries? For 4 points. A collision between a Russian and an American plane, a collision between a Russian plane and an American drone, or a collision between a Russian drone and an American plane, or a collision between a Russian drone and an American drone. For 4 points, pick one of those. If you don't know, now for 3 points, we are going with a collision between a Russian plane and an American drone, a collision between a Russian drone and an American plane, or a collision between a Russian and an American drone. Alright, for 3 points, I give you 2 seconds. And 2, alright, so if you don't know, for 1 point only, collision between a Russian plane and an American drone, or collision between a Russian drone and an American plane. So, the right answer was a collision between a Russian plane and an American drone. It happened the 14th of March 2023. Now, question about the month. What institution created some scare in the American economy? So, was it the Botox Valley Bank? Was it the Bank of Technology? Was it the West Coast Bank? Or was it the Silicon Valley Bank? So, for 4 points, was it the BVB, the BOT, the WCB, or the SVB? So for 3 points, let's take one away. Oh, I took the Botox away. So was it the Bank of Technology, the Silicon Valley Bank, or the West Coast Bank? Which one of those 3 banks was it? For 3 points. Now for 1 point only, was it the Bank of Technology or the Silicon Valley Bank? One of those 2. Which one was it? The right answer was the Silicon Valley Bank. Let's go to the next question about the year. What ally of Ukraine was the first country to decide sending heavy tanks to help Ukraine? So, which country decided to send some heavy tanks in Ukraine? So, for 4 points, was it Switzerland, France, Germany, or the USA? For 4 points, Switzerland, France, Germany, USA. For 3 points now. So, was it Germany, France, or the USA? Germany, France, or the USA? For 1 point only, was it Germany or France? Germany or France? The right answer was Germany. Let's go to the question about the decade. What epidemic started in Africa became global in 2014? So for 4 points, was it Ebola, Zika, the bird flu, or AIDS? Ebola, Zika, bird flu, or AIDS for 4 points. Now for 3 points, was it Ebola, Zika, or the bird flu? Ebola, Zika, or the bird flu? For 3 points, alright. For 1 point, was it Ebola or Zika? Was it Ebola or Zika? The right answer was Ebola. And finally, the question about all stuff. This refers to the date, not to the person. So when was the Queen Elizabeth II crowned? So again, the whole stuff is the date. So was it the 12th of April 1952? Was it the 24th of June 1961, the 2nd of June 1953, or the 6th of February 1955? 52, 61, 53, 55 for 4 points. Now for 3 points, I'm going to take one off. Alright, so was it April 52, June 53, or February 55? April, June, or February? One of those 3. Okay, for 1 point, was it the 2nd of June 1953 or the 12th of April 1952? Which one was it? So the right answer was the 2nd of June 1953. All right, so that's it for the question. Let's review what we talked about today. A collision between a Russian plane and an American drone happened the 14th of March. A video shows the Russian fighter dumping some fuel and on it as it's percuting it. The Silicon Valley Bank was shut down in March 2023 by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. The bank was shut down after its investments greatly decreased in value and its depositors withdrew large amounts of money, among other factors. So Ebola was in 2014, Zika was in 2015, the bird flu was in 2005, and AIDS was really bad at the beginning of the 80s. Germany, USA, and France are all strong allies of Ukraine. After some pressure from allies, Germany has agreed to allow its Leopard 2 tanks to be donated to Ukraine. Switzerland is reviewing its neutrality because of Russian invasion. The 2nd of June 1953, Elizabeth II acceded to the throne at the age of 25 upon the death of her father, George VI, on the February 1952, the 6th. All right, I hope you had fun, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye, have a good one.